Came to the point of saying it's an athletic style. He can some way or another in the fight. He's not really a boxer puncher. He's definitely a brawler. He's not really.
He always wins.
With some better craft than Tebow.
Fight of his career and then get treated the way that he was treated.
Bradley tries, I think, to be a boxer puncher, but just isn't a big puncher. But he does hit hard enough to keep guys honest. And he's a pit bull. You know, once he locks on, try to shake him loose.
Giving as good as he gets in that exchange. Seconds of the fight were mostly Bradley.
Watch the heads.
And a couple of good body shots and one big knock upstairs in the last 45 seconds. There's another left hook. There's Bradley's left hook, twice in a row.
Just for real, two pit bulls.
Well, Provodnikov has to have that in him, or else Freddie Roach wouldn't have used him as a sparring partner getting Pacquiao ready for Bradley.
That's exactly right.
Real good action.
Talk about an honest guy and a real man. Ruslan Provodnikov's only loss was to Mauricio Herrera. A lot of ringsiders felt as though it was a bad decision and he won the fight. Provodnikov says, no, that's not true. Don't take credit away from Herrera. He outsmarted me and won it.
Right hand.
Big right hand by Provodnikov. And Bradley is not going to be charged with a knockdown. And even though he falls back on his back while trying
to win that fight, Provodnikov's a good puncher.
He was knocked down once early and once late against Holt, and he has been ripped by Provodnikov.
You already knew that.
Happy box numbers in round one. What a round. Bradley 27 of 70 in the last minute of the round.
Came out in that first round with something to prove, and it may have worked against him.
Little lateral foot movements keeping Bradley out of trouble here, but now he gets rocked again by right hand.
And he's hurt again.
He's trying to fight his way through it and taking another right hand and still standing up.
Bradley has no answer for that little looping right hand on the inside, Roy.
Yes, he does. He got his own right hand.
Another right hand lands for Provodnikov. They are trading shots.
Bombs.
What a fight.
Added some of his own right hands too. Provodnikov that time.
Left hook lands for Provodnikov. Gets Bradley into the corner. Stalking. Bradley firing shots of his own.
He should be fighting straight up in that corner like that.
Neither man is hard to find. Bradley eats another big left hand. Huge shot. And that's another slip.
No knockdown.
As Provodnikov tried to fly at it.
But it's Provodnikov that's doing the hurting here. And Bradley is standing up straight, Roy.
Yeah, he's getting hurt because he's standing so straight up. I don't like to see him standing this straight up. He's really out on his feet right now.
It appears that if it's going to be a phone booth
one
fight,
shot gonna finish him.
Provodnikov is the stronger man.
Yep.
By standing straight up, he's also a sitting duck for the sweeping left hook.
That's exactly right. And Provodnikov is getting hurt too, though. Provodnikov is hurt himself right now. Trust me.
What a fight.
Both of these guys are hurt right now. Oh, there goes Bradley. Both fighters are badly hurt right now.
20 seconds left in the round. Can Provodnikov find the answer to getting Bradley off his feet? Bradley has no legs. Provodnikov misses twice. And he's going to make it out of the round. Provodnikov 38 out of 97. Provodnikov with a big edge and power shots. Now here comes Bradley as the third round begins.
Get late where everybody gets tired. He has more heart
and more stamina.
So a late fight is great for him. His trainer had told him to go
heart. He's got an advantage.
But that's his best opportunity because this guy is so strong. But Provodnikov has not been it.
You can have the biggest heart.
Now he seems to be, but now he seems to be settling back down to himself and
wouldn't worry about boxing.
And Bradley is still
down for Ruslan Provodnikov, probably trying to look for one big shot. Hasn't found it. Bradley realized that Provodnikov is arm weary and isn't throwing, and takes advantage of all this to step up his own and begin to score.
And this is the time that
lived are knocked out already. That's Provodnikov has landed.
And Provodnikov looked like he's one.
He is. Oh, he's still there.
Desert Storm for no reason.
56. Harold, how did you score the first three?
Okay, Jim, I got it 2 rounds to 1, 29-28. Ruslan Provodnikov. He clearly won the first 2 rounds. Great rounds. Timothy Bradley won the first 2 rounds. Provodnikov just looked up.
Was several moments away from being stopped. I mean, out on his feet.
He takes very well.
Pat Russell.
Free him up.
Good body shot.
Provodnikov still doesn't seem in a position to pull the trigger here.
Free hands, free him up. Hands, watch your heads. Free hands.
Provodnikov catches Bradley again. They trade right hands.
Provodnikov is a serious puncher when he does punch.
Side, see Bradley leans on his right foot and provides a sit.
Oh, good shot.
Good uppercut by Bradley. Follows up with the right hand. Good body shots by Timothy Bradley. Face now. There's another right with that punch and limit the impact.
They don't have the same steam on them as they had before, Jim.
Stop at the bell.
Oh, good shot. Good body work.
Excellent. 12 of 37. Was dictating to him based on those huge power shots he landed repeatedly.
The longer the fight goes, the better it is for Tim Bradley.
Sting off Provodnikov's punches on the inside. He gets inside the power a little bit, Roy, it looks like. And then on the outside, he keeps his distance.
And he's making Provodnikov keep his hands at home by throwing the...
Good right hand for Bradley.
Oh, good hook for
left
Bradley.
hook.
You got to realize, too, though, Bradley has a 9-pound weight advantage right now. So his punches have to be having some effect on Provodnikov.
I think he's slowing Provodnikov down round to round. He's doing it with body shots, with greater activity, with carefully chosen shots upstairs, fighting much smarter than he did in the first couple of rounds.
Much smarter.
He's fighting with the typical Timothy Bradley will that just refuses to give.
And refuses to lose. Told Provodnikov it was going to be this hard. He's like he's in there with a termite that won't stop biting.
Series of uppercuts by Bradley as they once again go into a phone booth. Right hand lands again.
Oh, good shot.
Real body, and Provodnikov is hurt from that punch.
Hurt him.
We've seen a strong rally by Timothy Bradley round. He landed 47 of them. Provodnikov was 19 pounds, throwing more than 100 punches in both rounds, and landing
So easily on his hard punches. Good body shot.
And his mother Kathleen were seated at ringside. You caught a glimpse of them at the end of the first round. Since then, they have left their front row seats, disappeared from where they were sitting in the arena. Maybe it was a little violent.
Oh, good shot.
Don't push.
Somebody should go find mom and wife.
He's throwing some hard shots.
Ability to throw and throw and throw is wearing Provodnikov down.
It sure is.
When Evander Holyfield was in his prime, you hit him and hurt him, you'd see that mouthpiece come out, and that meant you were in trouble. and kind of guy.
Timothy Bradley's boxing very smartly.
Here comes Provodnikov again, and he caught Bradley with that right hand again.
Yeah, he's hurt again.
Yeah, his back was to us.
Bad.
We can't see what landed.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Oh, another right hand, and another right hand.
He don't need to be trained like this.
At this. Look at this.
Provodnikov's trying to take his measure. I mean,
Well, the biggest crowd I've ever seen, but it's the luckiest crowd I've ever seen, who expected to see what he's seen so.
Jim, 3 rounds apiece, 57-57, all even. Ruslan Provodnikov definitely won the first 2 rounds. Not back. He just stands there and takes it. Be as it may, a grace.
And I'm being told by the producers in our truck that between rounds, Joel Diaz, Timothy Bradley's trainer, threatened to stop the fight if Bradley wouldn't listen to him. He said, "You are not paying attention to what I'm telling you, and if you keep taking these..."
He was moving left and right to not allow Provodnikov to set. He stopped.
Yeah, but I don't think he thinks for a second that Diaz is going to stop the fight.
No.
right.
Provodnikov might be able to stop it if he can land another one of those crunching right hands or left hooks with Bradley in trouble several times.
Well, Diaz is right, because fighters pay lip service. They're going to have to take me out in a stretcher to beat me, and he has way too much heart for one.
He got more heart than the average person.
Well, it's a bet. Scorecard is even through 6. Both are working hard. Pat Russell is looking at both fighters to see if one or the other is too compromised to keep going.
It was the first round, by the way, that Bradley led in. The first round, and he's been fighting since.
And the second.
Stop the bell.
Good jab. Good jab.
15 out of 36. Rally down the stretch of the round.
In the corner between the previous rounds. Why?
Skill instead of power. Angles on him.
Would you really stop the fight? No, he would do if you stopped the fight.
You know what happened before he gets in there and gets hurt? If he comes to his hurt, I will not throw him in there. I don't want him to let him sit. Counter off of him. Don't let him work.
A lot of the talk in this fight, a lot of the taunting and the competitive talk was done by the trainers. Freddie Roach and Joel Diaz.
Under the eye.
So Diaz.
But Provodnikov is pretty swollen up now. His face is starting to show just from Timothy Bradley.
I could conceivably swell up as the fight goes.
Counterclockwise.
With judges, the way the sport is currently viewed, and
this
Timothy
corner,
Bradley right now is following the formula, throwing and landing more punches, particularly in the last couple of rounds, as he tries to put distance on a few occasions.
Punches.
Call that a walking knock. Crowd is beginning to chant for Tim Bradley. Fans
Watch ahead, Jim.
get whacked, get punched.
His body much at all.
And Bradley has hit his far more.
Because he's so strong. That's
A big difference in the fight.
Yeah, that's the smartest way to break a strong guy down is to beat his body.
Bradley just brought blood from Provodnikov's left eye. He might have opened up that eyelid, which you saw was
He did. It's bleeding.
And not a butt.
And we heard Freddie Roach concerned that Provodnikov's taking too many punches. Bradley's hitting him a lot, and Freddie's concerned.
And Provodnikov seems to feel a sense of urgency now as the blood begins to flow. Minute tonight.
Good
There's a body shot by Provodnikov. There have been too few of them.
They can say what they want to say about Timothy Bradley, but he just hurt Provodnikov. He just hurt Provodnikov.
That blood is really starting to spurt out of the eye, and Provodnikov is hurt, but still throwing bombs like that one.
Big hook by Provodnikov.
Oh!
And a right hand as Bradley backs away.
Stop the bell.
Fight. But who wants next with Ruslan Provodnikov?
He might win. This fight's up in the air still.
Timothy Bradley, he's won 3 rounds in a row. He's busted a guy up 6-3. Bradley.
And now Max Kelly.
We're hitting this guy once in a while and hurting him, but acting us right now, and I'm like.
You're close to stopping it. Is that because you feel your fighter is being damaged?
I'm a little worried about him, but
About the cut or about the piece taken?
the punches, too many punches.
Thanks, Freddie.
You agree with Freddie?
Guys starting to. Oh, good.
They're thinking of stopping it just Bradley's corner. This is a brutal fight.
High punishment fight for both fighters.
Up for this though.
When the fight is over, we're back to the first round. Watch our rules interpretation experts. It appears that it would have.
If I were a judge, I'd have given Provodnikov a 10-8 round, clearly. He goes down, he was badly hurt.
Right hand lands for Provodnikov, though.
No, but Provodnikov has some heart.
Oh, they both do. Big left hook for Provodnikov.
But we didn't know Provodnikov
in this round that you're worthy of staying in the fight.
You mentioned win or lose, who wants next with Provodnikov?
Absolutely. Bring him back. He heard Freddie.
Very smartly attacked his body right away.
Oof.
Good body shot.
4 body shots by Bradley. Hammering Provodnikov around the waistband.
Oh, good shot.
Big left hook by Provodnikov.
We better get off those ropes and out of that corner. Oof. This is where Bradley gets in trouble when he starts trading like this with him.
Yeah, it is. But I don't know if Provodnikov really can hurt him anymore.
Huh. I wouldn't doubt that he's shown the ability to do it throughout this fight.
I think Bradley's starting to hurt him more than he's hurting Bradley now.
Again, although Cutman bounced. Right hand over the top for Provodnikov.
Roy, even now as Bradley gets the better of it, it feels Kov's hurting Bradley with everything, jabs and everything.
No, he's not hurting him at all now because he's hit him high on the head. Bradley much at all. It's the ones right on the chin that are bothering him. And Provodnikov has not hit him on the chin this complete round.
Good with all those shots.
That's another way Bradley compares to Evander Holyfield. Big strong. 940 shots, 203 out of 611. So Bradley has the numerical
ability to hurt Bradley on the way in. Not just when Bradley's exchanging like this. Good left hook by Bradley.
Amazing display of heart by both fighters. You don't see many. And the crowd begins to chant Bradley, Bradley. He's won some fans here tonight, that's for sure. Body Provodnikov nails him up.
We've seen Bradley show multi-dimension to his game. Oh,
big left hook by Provodnikov. He got him again. Bradley almost went down. Somehow stayed up.
Heart of a champion, son.
Well, that was a left hook of a champion from
A right hand by Provodnikov.
Bradley better hold here.
30 seconds to go.
He better hold.
Bradley reaches out and grabs.
One shot could put him down here. And now.
Oh.
There's a right hand that lands again. One more time.
Better hold him.
Provodnikov is dead tired though.
The ropes keep Bradley up.
He might.
That's a knockdown. That is a knockdown. But the clock is going to bring an end to the fight.
If Bradley can get up and stay up.
Hey, come here. You all right? Let's go. Time.
Unbelievable.
It's a Rocky movie. That was Rocky.
Wow.
What a spectacular
You
fight.
see Provodnikov land a beautiful overhand right on the top of Bradley's jab. Him to Bradley land one of my favorite combinations. Left hook to the head, then down to the body. Not many fighters throw that punch, and usually the guys. Here goes Provodnikov landed a beautiful left hook coming in. That hurt Timothy Bradley. That started the mayhem in this round. Then these guys just went once again back to Desert Storm type of a war. couldn't ask for a better fight.
Now here's round 12. Let's take a look at what happened here. Thank you very much, Steve Weisfeld. There's the right hand that knocked Bradley back into the ropes and started the big rally in round 12. There's the left hook that knocked Bradley into the other ropes. And in both of those instances, the referee had the option of ruling that the ropes had kept Bradley up. And then eventually Bradley's knee went to the canvas, and that clearly became the knockdown.
Jim, you see that Bradley got hit by a big right hand. Later, Bradley goes down, and the referee certainly could have ruled that a knockdown, but he didn't, and a judge can't call it a knockdown on his own. I actually scored the first 2 rounds 10-9 for Provodnikov, and I'd be surprised if all 3 judges didn't score the first 2 rounds for Provodnikov.
Yes, but Steve, you didn't score either of those 2 rounds 10-8?
If you look at the totality of the first 2 rounds, I don't think there was enough to score 10-8 for Provodnikov. I think Bradley did enough to bring it to 10-9.
And Steve, let me press you on one point. You said Pat Russell could have ruled that a knockdown. In your view, should he have ruled it a knockdown?
Yeah, I think there was enough causation. I think that he certainly could have ruled it a knockdown, yes.
So then you're saying he took a point away from Provodnikov that would have been his.
Right uppercut, and he follows it, I think, with another jab or 2. With a hook, rather. Here you see Provodnikov come right over the jab with the overhand right. Tim was throwing the overhand right, a right hand at the same time. What a great shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 12 rounds, we go to the scorecard to determine a winner. Judges Denkin and Cantu turn in identical scorecards of 114 to 113. And Judge Geis Sr. scores it 115 to 112. All 3 in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. And still, WBO welterweight champion of the world,